Hi, Taurus. Is this thing bright? This will be your remainder of July spiritual conversation for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or however it is in your chart, if you know how to read it like that. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you. Whew. All right. Any information you need will be in the description box, darling. Yes? Yes. Angels, what information do you have for Taurus for the remainder of July? They got this new way of showing me what card to pick, and I ain't got used to it yet. There's that right there, that thing there that they do. All right. So, I feel like there may have been some type of lawsuit or something that you are really having to fight. You are really having to come out of your bullpen and show folks what you're made of. Or this could be someone coming at you with a vengeance. Someone may be very vengeant, thinking that they were wronged in a situation if it's not you. I really feel that you may want to slow down with your approach here, because I really, it's not funny. I really feel like some of you may be in a space where like someone literally has just done too much. Like, you just don't have time for it. Like, look, you did too much. Like, that's it. I'm not gonna put up with this shit. But I also feel with this card that any type of retaliation that may transpire within the next few weeks, whether you are on the end of one end of it, where you are receiving someone being some type of someone feels like they were wronged in a situation, I feel like clarity will be provided before it gets out of hand, and that's vice versa as well. So let's go ahead and look into the situation and see what's really good. Angels, what information do you have for Taurus? Thank you. I've been talking today. When I get my voice fully back right, y'all know I'm turning up. That's neither here nor there. The first card out is stand your ground. So if somebody is coming up against you, you ready for that ass, right? I'm seeing here where you want to stand in your truth, stand in your power in a certain situation. I feel like you intuitively know that you are right in a certain situation, or it could be vice versa, because cross watches be on here. I don't want nobody in the comments, oh, hell no. It's okay, baby. This Taurus reading. So I feel like you are really holding on to your truth in a certain situation, not wanting to back down, because it just feels like there's no need for you to worry. If you have been worrying about if you've made the right decision and what it is that you are standing up for here. I feel as though you may feel restricted or confined when it comes to when it comes to you communicating with other people and trying to get them to see your point of view, and it just feels like you're going in circles. There may be people around you who may be telling you that you are approaching a situation inaccurately. They may be telling you certain things that keeps you trapped in fear, certain things that kind of go against what it is that you are standing up for. You may be entering into a new partnership or have some type of alliances. You may find out some information that will be detrimental to a case that you are a part of. This may also, I don't know why I feel like this has something to do with a death as well. Like someone will be vengeant when it comes to standing behind finding or locating a murderer. And you may be seeking your own investigator or some outside help. That came through strong. Now, it does feel as though whatever you're standing up for, or what have you, and you feel like there's no one on your side, or you feel restricted in what it is that you are doing, there is help coming in. And I feel as though this will be a caring connection for you, because there is some conflict here that you are really trying to stand up against, whether this is mental conflict or just feeling conflicted in your stance overall. I'm seeing here where this could even have to do with partnerships here, and someone's really trying to extend their help to you, but you feel like it's not enough. Some of you may be feeling as though your life is coming apart. Like a lot of stuff may be happening where you feel as though your life is coming apart, or you're being torn apart, or you're being torn between making a decision between 4 different things. I'm seeing here where there's you may move into a space where you let your guard down and feel defeated in a certain situation, but you need to follow your intuition in this. I feel like there's going to be heightened awareness, heightened intuition, a lot of mental clarity when it comes to if you are actually defeated or not. There may be you or your partner, someone may be emotionally withdrawing, and I've been getting that a lot, but it's in different spaces for different people, this one card. But I feel like you may be pulling back from a situation, not giving it too much attention, time, or what have you. You just feel like you've done all that you can do with a certain partnership. It also feels like whatever this disruption is, like I feel like someone may have found out another person was cheating, or someone was being dismissive when it came to standing in their truth, and it made the other person pull back emotionally. So it may feel like someone pulled their love back from you, or you pulled your love back from someone. I feel like you may be in a space of feeling like you're tired of being nice, but you are really standing guard in what it is that you want, like what it is that you are passionate about. I feel as though you are not allowing, this may be the King of Wands or a fire sign who you are emotionally withdrawing from. So let's go ahead and clarify these cards. Before I do feel as though there's a lot of heart chakra work that will be needing. Go ahead and start doing it now, so that you can be clear on certain things, and come from a space of compassion when you really do feel like breaking down and feeling like, damn, it's one thing after the next that it's just like bam, 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 different shit just coming out different ways, tearing you apart, right? This is inner disruption, right? So you want to go ahead and work on your heart chakra, because that's what it's pushing you to do anyway. Go back into your heart space. Come from a space of love. Come from a space of unconditional love and compassion, right? Somebody else got heart chakra. I'm saying that there will be a lot of changes with your finances, so you really need to work on that heart chakra. Know that the ebb and flow is how it go. The tide rolls in, the tide rolls out, right? So there will be some changes here in your finances. Also, some of you may be selling your house, or selling some of your material, your assets for financial gain as well. So let's keep it rocking like cut off stocking. Clarify to stand your ground for Taurus. Yeah, because I feel as though you are really on the brink of receiving some type of financial reward, or what have you, whatever it is that you have put out. You may be standing your ground in an offer that you have made, or an offer that was made to you, or an offer you made. Repetition. Now then, you really may be standing your truth and knowing that what it is that you are building is right for you, right? And this is the seed that you want to plant, and you are protecting it here from outsiders or any negative influences. Clarify this Eight of Swords. I also feel like some of you need to know that you are protected. As long as you know you are protected, there's no reason for you to fear. As long as you are in alignment with your assignment, there's nothing for you to fear. Please know that. What is this? Yeah. Taking the time out to pause and reflect. I feel as though many of you may be afraid of this change that is being made and how it will affect other people or situations in your life. I also feel that you are going into a space of deep reflection, and that may make you feel restricted or make you fearful of the process as well. I advise you just to be open, allowing, accepting, and move forward. My stomach is growling. I need to cut up this pineapple. Move forward. With you standing in your truth, standing in your power, and then coming into this space of feeling restricted, but it's really a time for you to pause and reflect on where you are, where you want to go, where you've been. You may be in a space of not making any type of movement or making any type of moves when it comes to certain situations in your life, because you're going through a transformative period. Some people may have left you for dead, and you are coming out of that space feeling like, damn, I can't believe these motherfuckers turned their back on me. What is this partnership? Yeah. I feel as though there will be, like I said earlier about that partnership, someone is lending you their hand and they want to help you out of this situation. It's on you if you want to be accepting of that, answering the call of your soul in order for you to be helped and uplifted in whatever city. Like, there is help there. You just have to be open to receiving the help that is available. And it may not come in the form in which you thought. It may not even be your friends, family, or nobody. Okay. Now, I am seeing here where, people are holding you at a higher regard, and they are very, whoever this is, they are very trusting in what it is that you are working on or working towards. So they really do want to help you, because I also feel that some of you may be going to some type of, I don't know, a revival, some type of workshop, a seminar, somewhere. Some place where someone is really speaking truth into your situation, and it makes it where you are more hopeful in attaining the things that you have set out to attain. I also feel that there are people who may be putting you on a pedestal, and you are uncomfortable, but you're continuing to be driven, drive forward, move forward, right? With that star card, I also feel that what you thought was unattainable has been attained or will be attained. I really feel like some of you may even be being uplifted through healing, a load of healing energy. You didn't think that your dreams could come true, and boom, they do. What is this? Disruption for Taurus. I'm not going to look at them, okay? They didn't fall out right. What is this disruption? There may be a lot of people depending on you again, like I said earlier, okay? For finances, time, effort, energy, what have you. They may be depending on you, and you are torn. You don't know if you can continue to be the breadwinner, because there may have been some things that happened in the past that made you have a change of heart, a change of mind here. So there is a conception of new ways and new approaches. Some of you may even be in the infancy stages of a project or a relationship or some type of creative endeavor, and you are just a student in the process right now, and you're being torn because it feels as though, since this is all new to you, and since you had this inspiration to move forward, you're trying to continuously be inspired and answer the call to your soul. You're holding on to your finances. You're holding on to what it is that you give time, effort, and energy to. You are holding true to the fruits of your labor, what has been accomplished in the past. What have you done to build things for where you are? But they're saying here that you're trying not to be frugal as you usually are. But, yet and still, you are, being very mindful of your spending. You're being very mindful and guarded with what it is that you give attention to, what you hold dear to you. Look at him. He looking like, I wish a bitch would come for my shit. That's what he said. That's what the card said. What is this conflict and defeat? You feel like you've been knocked 10 steps back, but you need to stand in your truth in this, because there are answers that are coming to you to let you know that it is not over. The fight is not over. See? Once the truth is unearthed, you will be able to prevail. You will be able to move forward. I feel as though there is a new beginning on the horizon for you. You just have to make it through this process, this part of your process. What you thought wasn't, isn't, ain't gonna be. Or this can be someone towards you. But I see that you are really looking over things, mulling over what it is that you have put in your feelings into. Ain't no facts and feelings, right? But you're looking into it. And you're looking over what it is that you want to create for the future, because you see where even though there's a lot that you have accomplished in the past when it comes to your emotional dealings, you're ready for a bright new future overall. So you are investing in something new here out of that conflict and defeat. You are tired of the shit. See? There may be a new creative endeavor that is brought about, but it feels as though you're unsure, maybe insecure about possibly a younger female or a child's mother. Something needs to be revealed. Somebody think that the baby ain't theirs. I'm not getting into that because I can't turn up right now, because y'all know I got something to say. But I do see where there's some type of truth that will be revealed about a Taurus or a Libra, maybe a Virgo, Pisces or what have you. But I'm seeing here that there's a lot out of this conflict and defeat that will, like, you know how they say, how do they say? You know how they say, something to the effect of right when you thought that you had fallen down or given, right when you were about to give up is when things are revealed to you that you were actually still on track. But that ain't how it go. It also feels as though someone may be revealing that they are pregnant, and you may be in a relationship, and it's like, oh shit, right? Yeah, and it may be a fire sign revealing that they are pregnant, and or you are dealing with a fire sign who reveals that they found out that you got someone pregnant. Now then, so the changes in finances may have something to do with that. Here, someone has a decision to make. I'm not getting into that part. Oh, what are these financial and material changes? Someone may be getting married here. Yep, I thought so. Y'all want that code? Someone may be getting married, or there's a reason to celebrate an engagement or some type of success with financial changes. There may be some moving in together, or finally getting things off the ground in a relationship, taking it from one level to the next. But overall, I feel as though there may be, this is Aries here. There may be an Aries throwing a party, or like you may be partying with your coworkers, and there's some type of surprise for some reason or what have you. Here, what that got to do with anything? But I do see where someone is finally taking control of their finances, finally taking the risks that are needed to move forward. Someone is has a can-do, I am this, that, and the other, standing their truth, making a choice, right? Taking that energy of not feeling conflicted or defeated. Be making up words. Conflict and defeat, and finally making a choice to move forward here. What is this emotional withdrawal? Yeah, there may be some anxiety surrounding something that you have, you are emotionally invested in, and you feel as though you're giving it all that you can. What else can I possibly fucking do? Some of you may be praying. I was about to say crying. Praying, meditating, contemplating on what the fuck, right? You have all of these rushing thoughts. There may even be some anxiety surrounding someone who emotionally withdrew from you. And what I feel like is that they may have told you, but not told you directly, why they were pulling back from the situation. And it has you feeling as though, damn, I thought I did everything that I was supposed to do. What the hell, right? I also feel as well that this may be late nights up with insomnia as well, and not really, you're analyzing your emotions, you're analyzing what it is, what does it take to make things right in your life. But this is overall this inner reflection that needs to take place. So for each one of these swords that are on the ground, I feel like if you pick them up one by one and analyze them and see what fits and what doesn't, what do you need and what don't you, any type of mental conflict that may come around any projects or whatever it is that you are working on or working towards, you'll be able to find the light in that situation. What is this heart chakra? Yeah. Pain, rejection, fear, conflict from something that may have came out of nowhere. I also feel this is clarifying the heart chakra. So there's going to be a decision that needs to be made. And it may be a painful decision or a decision that has been made, and it's been a painful decision, and you are really working on compassion because the shit came out of nowhere. It's right there. What is this intuition? Damn. Clarified by the high priestess. Just be sure that whatever it is that you are going through, whatever it is that you believe is the right thing to do or the right action to take, the steps that are necessary will begin to be revealed to you. The process in itself is not complete until, certain things that are worked out in the background by the universe have been accomplished, and then you'll be able to see your hand in front of your face coming out of dark times. I feel as though many of you may be reading research, gathering information here regarding certain spiritual practices or spiritual beliefs here on how to move forward, because you may just be getting into the magic that you are, you see. That's what they said. Clarified this high priestess because she clarified herself. That means that y'all know what I'm talking about. That's where I'm finna go. Yep. Mental clarity, detaching from the old way of doing things and moving into calmer waters, really taking charge of things, going from that 9 to this 6, really moving toward a fresh new beginning with mental clarity, letting go of emotional beliefs, walking away from old patterns of behavior, really coasting through and allowing your intuition. Fuck this shit, bro. allowing your intuition to lead the way, making head over heart decisions, you see. Really clear about where you are going here. Some of you may be traveling or deciding to travel or going some type of spiritual retreat as well. I feel as though there's going to be a lot of light shed on your direction overall, because it's a new beginning, bitches. It's a new beginning coming here. It's going to be on you with what you have received or achieved in the past. Any intuitive nudges or what have you, the gathering of information that you've gone through. Are you ready for this new beginning? Are you ready to take this leap of faith into this bright new horizon, this newness? You know, wisdom comes from participating in life and not just reading about it, you know. So your self-awareness, your self-discipline, your self-transformation, your self-mastery is at the forefront. So I'm seeing where, you know, you may be aligning with the vortex here and just moving forward. That's it. Bye. Whoever, oh, okay, the reading over, and I can talk shit. So, one of y'all little Taurians was in the comments yesterday. Like, Lulu ain't been sitting around this bitch coughing up, coughing all her lungs out and whatever. Talking about, when is Taurus? Why Taurus always? Always? Y'all know I don't like that word. Always. That would be a lie. What is a always? That means for the history of this channel, Taurus has always been late. Let the record reflect that the dates and the timestamps are on each video. Go back and prove me wrong, and I will give you $100.